Hang on, guys. Making sure everything's working properly. Hope y'all are doing good. Ad breaks are coming up to an end now. Um, let's see here. So I did some reworks on some things. Oh God, on some things. Not a lot of things, but a lot of some things were reworked. Um, let's see here. I gotta make sure everything's right. Hmm. There we go. Let's see here. So we have close that, close that. Don't need that. Mm, there we go. Put that on pause. My ears. Open that up. Properties. Um, oh, it just auto swaps. No, it does not. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Hang on. Wait. That's not what I wanted to happen. Options. Audio. Does not let me choose it. That's an issue. Properties. Why is it not showing? Does it take 10 years for it to show up? There we go. Okay, so I tried working with the blurg sound effects to see if I couldn't get it to capture properly, and I don't know. It's just either it captures my whole desktop, which ruins how I capture things, or it just I have it turned on and it double plays the sound of whatever I'm listening to, even if I split the audio via like different programs, which is extremely weird. Which I cannot have that happening. So I don't know. I'll have to look some more into the blurg thing. I don't know why it won't let me just single capture the blurg sound effects, and why it's just like wanting to just play via desktop. I don't know if there's a program that opens up via like Chrome or something, Chrome, Firefox, something like that, that I can just single capture that'll play the sound effects whenever a thing is played, but as far as I'm aware of, there is not. And through all my tinkerings and research online, nobody has figured out a way to separate the audio for blurg. It's always go into the advanced settings, turn on monitoring, this, that, and this, but that's not what I'm looking for. And it's so weird. It's like I want to separate the audio from the game, from everything, so that way if I want to turn it on and off, I can turn it on and off when I want. But there's just like not a sound there. I don't know what they're using to capture the sound and play it, because right now all it's doing is playing over my headset, and that's a no-go. That's no. Can't have that, because then only I'd be able to hear it and y'all won't. So I'm just gonna have to disable it for now, so I can figure out a solution to isolate the sound or find out where it's playing from, because right now I have no idea what it's capturing from. But till then, we're going to go back into some more Crimes and Punishment of Sherlock Holmes. I guess there's something I could try. Hang on. What if I tell audio wise? Nope, it is disabled. Desktop audio is disabled. I don't know. I thought maybe I needed to disable the audio in here, but it's already disabled. So no, it is not the option. Yeah, no, it just doesn't work. See, what's it sound like? It's gonna play the audio, isn't it? So I do this. It's gonna play the game audio twice. Which is not what I want. Yep, I see it spiking. I already see it spiking.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We should be late for the train.
No, can't have that. I don't know why it's wanting to do that. And there's not an option to tell it to not do that. It's just the volumes.
Train.
There's not an option to say, hey, only play through this. Okay, so what are we doing? No tasks. Oh, yeah. So wait, what did we do yesterday? We did the Fate of the Black Peter. So what is
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We should be late for the train.
Dog.
Look after Mrs. Hudson for us, Toby.
Toby. A phone? Where's a phone? They have phones? Oh? Donnie? The grotesque murder of the former Captain Peter Carey, known as the Private as Peter Black, has been solved. The evidence that Scotland Yard received a trustworthy source was more than significant to conclude that the murder of Peter Carey was Pablo Converto, one of Carey's former harpooners. However, Law and Justice could not award Converto, for he was found dead. Of natural causes, possibly of his remorse at committing such a terrible atrocity. Now, from what we told and versus what we know are completely different things. We know for a fact that this Romero guy was not this Pablo guy was not the actual killer. He was just one of the harpooners there that took the blame. But the actual killer was a guy named Patrick something, who was in some serious trouble for cash, went to Peter Black's house because he knew about some bonds that he had acquired via a very rich yacht owner They took him aboard of his vessel. I should say, the yacht owner was escaping from the country due to a bankruptcy that he was in. Took the bonds, tried to go to Scotland or the Netherlands. It's either Scotland or the Netherlands, whichever one of those two. Wind up getting lost, stranded out at sea, and these whalers found his vessel out there with him only aboard, took him in onto his ship. Peter and the yacht owner were chit-chatting. The yacht owner said, "Hey, look, I'm XYZ. I have these XYZ documents with me. They're very valuable. They're worth a lot of money." Peter was like, okay, cool. We'll get you to safety." That night, the yacht owner found himself with rope around his feet and thrown overboard, with his documents still inside. And Patrick, who was a harpooner at the time, saw this late at night, in the morning, or is at sometime in the morning. Saw this, was like, okay, cool. I now have dirt on the captain. Years go by. Patrick, stuck at port as a harpooner, needed money, went to Peter's house. Peter was drunk. They got into an argument. Argument escalated. Peter lashed out at Patrick. Patrick defended himself by being backed against the wall, grabbed the harpoon off the wall, and proceeded to spear Peter Black to the wall, killing him. Thus, the act was a defensive, as we concluded. He took the bonds, ran from the site, and then some other people showed up to find out some answers, because Kid's father was the yacht owner who managed to dig up some information about where he had disappeared to via sailors. Sailors said they came aboard Peter's ship, but then never returned, so he went over there at the same time that the murder was happening, so he got caught in the crossfire. And we also found out that his wife was having an affair with Peter, with the gardener, who she said was no idea who he was. But we quickly resolved that with the love letters that we found via their shack garden underneath some wood. But ultimately, he was also not the killer. He was just wrong place, wrong time. But ultimately, what this is saying is that during our investigation of finding out some sailors' names, we found out that Pablo Convertro had died recently. We said, hey, look. We basically said, hey, look, Patrick, we know you're in a rough spot. We know you did this indefensively. We're not going to send you to jail. Just give us some of the bonds back that don't belong to you, so we can give it to this person who actually owns the bonds. And you could take whatever's left, leave the country for a few years, maybe come back, maybe not, who knows. And this guy who is already dead, who was also a part of the crew, took the fall. Because you can't charge a dead man a crime who has no family, no relatives left. They just passed away of natural causes. So and that's the end of that story. Now, we have a new story. Apparently, some very naughty people are coming to kill the queen or something. We need to discover this. Right now, we need to find a phone, on which I do not know where to find a phone. That's my analyst desk. We gotta catch a train, but I cannot find this phone. Hello, what's this?
My archive.
Oh.
I can...
Encyclopedias. Is there a phone in here? No. No. That a phone? Nope. Hello? Am I blind? Do I just leave? No. Letters.
This is where I keep my...
Research. Door.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Oh, I just go to the door. I thought there was a phone. I thought there was like an actual phone. 1 week later. Riddles on the rail. Missing important phases. Via the dialogue. Open up the casebook and find out more. Oh, right. I forgot. It's clicking. It's click to continue. It's not auto continue.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your
Are we
blasted
about to do like a
archive
murder mystery on a
suitcase.
train? That'd be cool.
But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
The ghost train.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
The next morning, very early. Alright. An entire train just completely disappeared. Mr. Watson, what do you think? Ghost train. Boop-a-boop-boop-boop.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Solve the mystery of the vanishing train. Expect the rails where the train had vanished. Okay. Spooky. Is there anyone
First
else
of
here?
all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
That way, I guess. It is really foggy out for it being morning time still. Does the train deviate anywhere? Like, does it split off? No. How does a train just disappear? Excuse me? Yeah.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
Okay.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
About this.
There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
Mr. Watson, please. I hit the R button by mistake. Point of view change.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
Weird.
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising.
How does an entire train just
This
disappear?
investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
We can run now? Definitely couldn't run last time. Seen here somewhere? Does that say 1 cent? Wait, what? Platform tickets. 1D to be given up on leaving the platform. It doesn't give you a price though. Office table. What does it say? A telegram. Message to all stations. Mr. Robinson is located at the Bridleton station.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Okay. Train components line. Nottingham, London. Type train L liner number 324. Compositions locomotive coal. First coal cart. First class cart. Postal wagon. Special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson. Second class car.
Here is the train set.
Interesting. That still doesn't explain much. These are just like, hey, this is what
A telegraph.
Oh, I think I was gonna say something more. Telegraph. Thank you. Help. I was gonna say something more, but I guess not. Oh, hello.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
It's very strange. Let's have a look at you. Nothing on your head. Oh, wait. Fully gray hair. Okay. Buttons. Here we go. Honorable badge. I mean, it's just a basic train conductor. Hello. Spots of Earth. I mean, okay. And a wedding ring. So he's married. Do you have a railway
I
map
would be
that we can
glad to
borrow?
have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
Okay. Information about the train
Could you
that's
please
coming.
give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
Okay. Oh wait, no,
See
he's
you
definitely
later, my good man.
wait. So a special wagon? Wait a minute. I saw that last second. Special wagon.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those
Okay.
wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Okay.
See you later, my good man.
Thank you. I guess. So he said something about the map being on his wall. Maybe not in here. In here? Oh, hello. Here. I lied. It's just a wall. Wait, what is all this? Postal cards.
Railway post bags.
Okay. Is there anything in them? Okay, maybe this is not his office then. Door. Is this what he was talking about? No. It's just the waiting room. But he said in his office you can take the map. This is not his office. This is a waiting room for the train. I don't see anywhere
This
that you
map
could
will be useful.
deviate from off the rails. Okay. So this is where we're at. Train services. This is like a storage place for the train?
This part is probably
part.
from a locomotive.
Pile of junk. Why can't we examine the junk?
This part is probably from a locomotive.
Okay. Right.
An old locomotive bell. This place serves as a storage area for the station.
Okay. Watson, move. Can we go in here? No. There's a little bike thing in there though. Hello. Fine gents. A light. What are
The
you
whole
talking about?
train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Quite unbelievable. Yeah, it's the waiting hall. Okay, what do we need to do? Solve this train of the vanishing train. Find out what the special wagon it was carrying. He won't tell us because he doesn't know. Wait, what? Oh, that's the door. Can we talk to some of these people? Ah, no, we cannot. It will not let us leave this area. Okay. Okay. Alright. I mean, we're already here. Can we investigate him some more? Passengers of the train.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
What about this Bridlington station?
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
Okay.
See you later, my good man.
Both. Train was delayed. Off we go. Let's find out some more information at the Bridlington station. Why was the train delayed? Horse. Oh. Talk to you. Angry passenger. Why
This
you
is an
angry?
absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Let's have a look at you. Nothing odd about your facial features. Oh, here we go. Workman's clothes, so he's a worker. Looks like he's trying to catch a train. Cheap ticket. He's married. Oh. And he has rough skin, so he's some kind of worker. Looks like he's trying to catch the train. What happened?
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train. and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
Interesting. So everyone was pushed off except for these rich folk. Talk to Mr. Robinson. Hey, isn't this the guy?
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Boy, I will slap you. He's an Australian hat. Expensive clothes, so he is someone of power. Heavy golden ring. Can we get his briefcase? Nope. Shoes? Fancy shoes, crocodile skin. He's some kind of businessman.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Do you now?
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
You were on the train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Okay. Ask him about the prototype.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in. And yet, I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Interesting. So we know a little bit of information. We could do a little speculation here. Somebody knew that Mr. Robinson was going to be on this train traveling at this time. They knew that he had the prototype with him and set up a meeting with him. That is my speculation for now. In order to get Mr. Robinson away from the device. Whether or not Mr. Robinson was supposed to be on the train at the time, or not. because they said the special cart is a very meticulous cart that requires a pass code to even get into. And if Mr. Robinson is the only one who knows the code to get into that cart, that could have been a problem for the Vanishing Train people.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
Interesting. We could do some speculations now. No trace of the train. All passengers removed, except for the Belazians. Special train? Train vanishing with the people. Already. Interesting. Accident or Chillings were left? Chillings were left. The director of the Chilling Barcazes Company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removes all passengers from the train except for the Chillings. Or the Chillings stayed on the train, was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. No, I don't think they overlooked them. I think they were left on the train for a reason. Why else would everyone else be pushed off the train and then they were left on?
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Alright, so we talked about those two. We do any more speculations? Special right, no trace, that, no, okay. Those are private. Can we talk to the conductor?
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Have a look at him first. He seems very skittish. He's young age. Clean clothes. What has he got? Instructions of the station. What does it say? Ink smudges. So he's been writing. He must be, well, I guess the writing could just be like making telegrams.
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Did you see anything unusual yesterday?
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did, and I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Uh-huh. You quick time event him. Master's reports are confidential. Train composure, railway map. The train was delayed. Rookie station master. Robinson steps off. Train composition? No, that wasn't the right answer. It's probably the rookie master.
Apart from the passengers disembarking,
Be
Did you
honest.
notice anything else?
That's
that was
the only
unusual
guess. I
last
don't want
night?
to say that it's the
I
Rookie
did,
Master.
and I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Rookie Station Master. Yeah.
Let me
definitely.
speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
Strange message. Wait, what?
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable.
Really?
It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We
Did
ought
someone-
to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Chesterfield, Leyway, Etion, Esserion, Trendliner. Okay, so it's just Am I in this mode? Is there something here? Oh, here we go. A gap in the floor. A sheet of paper. What's this
The
document about?
insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Interesting. Insurance organized by Thomas L. Robinson's for his prototype called the Automotive Electric Generator. This policies partially covered the loss of the prototype up to 50% of its value. Maximum coverage amount £50,000. Holy! £15,000 insurance duration 1 year renewable. Did Mr. Robinson's cause this? Does his prototype not actually work? Thus, he caused the train to disappear to get insurance?
Don't touch anything, please.
Can we go somewhere? No. Is there anything else we can investigate here? Mr. Watson, can you... Okay, cool. Let's go. No. Okay. So I said we need to go to Chesterfield. Find out what's going on here. Chesterfield would be the place that the train would have stopped by. According to our young gent here, telegram came from them. It's some kind of gibberish language that not even he could understand properly. Booze. I know. Waste bin.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Okay. Hello. Morse code.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Huh. They even have a thing here for Morse code, which is strange. Are you okay?
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
He's drunk.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please,
Huh.
sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Let's have a look at him first. First up, he drunk as fuck. Red nose. Clean clothes. He's married. Wait, what else can I look at? An alcoholic flask on the floor. Alright. And a fishing lure? Huh? Interesting.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Okay. What about the strange message?
The
that you sent?
station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I
Okay.
did my work.
Uh-huh.
So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Train compositions, throw map, insurance policy, train of the day. How about talk about your drinking?
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Bro, an
Holmes.
entire...
This man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Untrustworthy. The telegram can't... Oh, wait, no. There we go. The telegram cannot be trusted. Passengers of the Chessworld flew. The train passed through the Chessworld station, despite our being unsure of the station's masters sending the report, or the train never passed through Chessworld Field Station, and the station's master was drunk and has a testimony seems unreliable. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. To be honest, that would make more sense right now. For now.
A telegraph.
What else we got in here?
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Nope. Not while the detective dog is on the
A
case.
fishing advertisement.
He did have a fishing line in his pocket. Maybe he was planning on something. Wait, what? Oh, I just opened the door. Let's have a look around. Maybe we could find some evidence that the train did come through here. Just never stopped. Can we go down this track? No. Okay.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Alright. Oh, wait. All but one thing's lined up here. Oh, wait. There we go. Easy. Instruments.
These
Questionable.
tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them. Railway post bags.
Try to explain why you have muddy tools in your storage, your mailroom, Chief.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Workers?
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Okay.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
It's not. Whatever delegates that were on the train caused it to disappear. Something in the waiting room here? Hello? No. Just luggage here. Who leaves their luggage? Excuse me? Thing here? Nope. Nada. Stuck on a pole. The case of the mysteriously disappearing train. Convoluted. So he said that workers came by to pick up some tools to lift under the rails for water. Can we see this somewhere? Oh, it's actually letting me go here. I lied. That's where the train disappeared. Oh, look at our notes. Cheshire Fields Railway Station should be carefully examined. So there's still something here that we're missing. Not getting all the truth from this guy. Is there something maybe we missed? We talked to you.
Oh,
No.
will
I ever get some peace and quiet around here? Watson, you're in the way. Move.
The whole...
Watson! Move! Help! Oh no. Watson, please, don't do this to me. Watson, please, move! Jesus! Oh, we didn't go in here.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
We saw a dummy train. We saw a cart coming our way. We saw a hand cart coming our way with 2 lanterns attached to it to make it look like the train was coming. And then when it got close enough to the station, they blew out the lights and then hightailed it backwards. The train never was coming. That's what he's getting at. Spare hair cart and no traces of a train. The dismantled hand cart seems directly connected to our mystery. Reconstructing the hand cart can see if it can imitate the vanishing train. Can we do something with it? There we go.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Oh, a wheel should be here. Take the other wheel. Put it on the other side.
I should use the appropriate object. I should use...
Nope. Nope. Say small gear. You can go there. Rotate. Oh, we can rotate it. Okay, I'm dumb. You can rotate this thing. Brake joint.
I should use the...
Okay, I don't see anything else that we need. Oh. There we go. Okay, I'm assuming
I should use the
appropriate object here. Brake line. Wooden base.
I should use...
Assuming there's some wood around here, but I don't see any. Oh, here we go. Wait. There we go. So, there we go. Clicking on it in a very specific spot.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. First of all, let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher. The steam whistle is ready to be used.
Okay.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So, such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
That's fine. Okay, so I've created a fake train that they used. Fake train with the spare parts. The train never reached Elfsham. It disappeared earlier. It was faked by someone using a handcart and spare train parts from Chesterfield Station. So whoever built this fake cart is really, really, they know what they're doing, so they're probably some smart people. I highly doubt it was one person. We do need to go to our... I think he's up front. Should be. Yeah. Let's see, can we use this? The portal.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Okay. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay, so we're looking for something like a line? Can't rotate, so that's good. So here. Be right about here.
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Okay. So we have some places to visit. So we know there's a quarry here. There's a railway switch here. I'm assuming the railway switch is where we're going to find the missing train cart. But let's go visit this other station. Let's go get some more information. Maybe they saw who came through.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman. This...
I'll shut up, finish. The scent reminds me of something. Maybe it's like this. Yeah, it's something like this. A bit more down. That looks good. What do you mean, no? There we go.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Hmm. I don't remember messing with anyone's suitcases. Ashtray. It's full of burnt papers.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and...
Okay.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong... These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Doncaster. So he was here for a while. Alright. Doesn't prove anything. Office table. Horse races. Horse racing tickets.
Betting slips for horse racing. Betting.
Stop.
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings. Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Whoever it is, they sure like to bet on horses. That's what he's saying.
A
Telegram.
telegraph.
Okay. Doesn't tell us much. Where's the conductor of this place?
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Oh, there's the conductor. Hey, buddy.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Really? Melancholy? Okay. Wait. Missing buttons. Oh, he is missing a button. A ring mark? Mark of a ring, so he's married, but he doesn't have his ring on. Where do we, oh, here we go. No watch. He's the guy who's gambling.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
Horse racing, Chief.
We found a
Insurance
number of
policy.
horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Fair enough. What about the passengers?
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
With the flooded area.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Okay. I'm the Mexican that's here.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Are you blind? He literally
Goodbye,
walked
sir.
out.
It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Huh. A Mexican here? Are you crazy? Can I go in here? Nope. Help, I'm lost. I forget it. I forgot it turns you around whenever you do that. Yeah, if this was supposed to be a quarry, why is it flooded? Very good question. Let's go check out the beach then.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
No, it does not. Could the gambling man have known that there was going to be valuables on the train, thus he stole it to sell it for himself?
An abandoned gypsy caravan.
Anything in particular here we can look at? Oh.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Coastline. Refused left sand. Metal what? Metal label.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Las Zarpas. Okay. That doesn't tell us much. I got these boats here. Hang on, guys. Sneeze. Las Zarpas. I guess that's it. We can explore around here. Is there something over here? Though I doubt. Yeah, no, there's not. Oh, that's worth a shot. Help. Uh-oh.
This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Oh, really? No. Help! Can I say anything with the clothes? Nope. Okay, so we know that the dam now broke, flooding the quarry with water, which is why the water levels are rising. Can we do anything with that? Research Las Zarpas. News articles, bankruptcies, condemned murder, Darwin's electoral, arts and artifacts, illustrations of the British architect, House of Parliament, early ribs, work of Edward Emrys. No. Economy science? No. Technology? No. History. Greek history, Nepal, Roman, military. I don't think it's gonna be that. Medical? Botany? No. Persian? No. Why not dynamite? Wait, what? Edison's Machine Work. Rural economy. This is economical science. British architects. Antique British Museum?
My search should be focused upon the name Las Zarpas.
Okay, that doesn't tell me much. I'm assuming Las Zarpas is Mexican.
My search.
No. Global economy. Descartes.
My search should be focused upon
Technology.
the name.
Edison's Machine Work. Nicholas Machine Works. Oh. I didn't even see it. Why? Why would it be under technology? Okay, the Lazarpas bargains are leaders in heavy good transportation. The Lazarpas label belongs to the Mexican consultant Cartelos, who covers shipping, electronic services, and mining. Dog brain, thank you. I'm blind. I'm blind. That's what I am.
Here it is.
My eyeballs, they blind. Is that about it? Alright. So what does that tell us? So it's a shipping company that's here. A Mexican shipping company.
These traces were made by carriage. Look.
Okay. What am I holding?
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting.
Huh?
Nothing interesting here. Nothing.
Is it a metal detector? Oh. It's a tape measure.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Here. This footprint.
Nothing.
This trace.
Nothing.
This line.
Nothing interesting.
This hoof print.
Nothing.
This hoof print.
Nothing interesting here.
This shoe mark.
Nothing interesting here.
These markings up here.
Nothing interesting here.
This entire strip right here.
Nothing interesting here.
Kidding me? This one.
Nothing interesting here.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
The plant.
Nothing interesting.
My shoe.
Nothing.
This.
Nothing interesting.
What the fuck is this mechanic? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this tape measure.
Nothing. Nothing interesting. No.
Can I move?
Nothing
Am I allowed to
interesting.
move? No. Okay, so whatever it is, it's on the screen. It's here. Somewhere. Somewhere I'm supposed to use this tape measure to measure something that needs measuring. This.
Nothing interesting.
This.
Nothing.
This brown mark.
Nothing interesting here.
This.
Nothing in.
The shadow over here.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
between the red strips? Think?
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
What? What?
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
What a wild guess. Okay. 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 So what do we know? Blooded Quarry, special transportation, Mexican Cartel. Mexican Cartels with special transportation? The Mexicans have recently utilized barges at the lake, probably to transport something very heavy. Okay. I don't understand some of these mechanics sometimes.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Thank you, Watson. Is that all you're going to tell me? Okay, I guess let's check out the railway switch now. Does the Mexican cartel steal this train? Is what I'm getting at.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Hmm. Don't tell us anything. Can we go this way? Nope. Oh! I don't know. What am I looking at here?
The switch is rusted.
It's rusty. Okay. Hey, look, there's no train here. The train vanished. We don't know where the train went. All we know is that some people used a fake train. They used a handcart train to make it look like it was a real train coming down the tracks late at night when it was nice and foggy and made the entire thing disappear. That's all we know so far. Stop! We use our deduction powers here. No. Not here. There's cart markings here, meaning that someone came through here recently. Take pictures of the track switch. I don't think you're supposed to be here.
This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed. It is...
Shush. Self-efficient finding and examining. Examine the side railroad branches that begin at the railway switch. Here? I'm looking. Ah, yes, a railroad. It's very railroady. This rock right here, prime suspect. I'm calling it.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
walking down the track. I did, and it turned me around. Interrogate the Rock. Where were you the night of the murder? Hmm. The only thing I can think of is going down here to Evsham's. There's one more place that we can go that's not showing up on the map. It's a little bit further down here. Can I talk to you guys? Or is it gonna be like, yeah, okay, never mind. Help. Let me go here. Let me go here. Okay. Missing something. Can we go back over here and investigate the train tracks? I already investigated all this. Examine the railed side branches that lead to the quarry at the station location near Chester and Epsom. Okay, so we haven't finished investigating over here, is what it's saying. We're missing something. Something that's so obvious that we're missing it. Rails. Yes, quite.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Their handprint? Can I examine the sign? This tree. Yes, it's treeing. This bush is very bushy. Watson, please. Maybe I have to find track marks similar to the ones before. Maybe, but it won't. And the only track marks that I see are these.
This road should go in the same direction as the railway.
Thank you, Watson. Will it let me? Nope. Can I examine these?
Holmes, how is it even...
Shush. Can I examine the... Do I have to, like, examine them down here? No. Stop! I will get this. My dog brain will dog brain harder. Okay, clearly whatever it is, it's not here. What do we know? Tracks of the lake. The tracks of the lake are relatively fresh and are made by a large truck with a base of around 6 to 7 inches. 6 feet to 7 inches. There's a large flooded area near the pond and old quarry. Racing horse tickets, Mexican cigar. I'm assuming the cartel is involved somehow. Insurance policy for the device that was on the train at the time. Examine the side rail branching near the beginning at the railway switch. That's what I've been doing. That's where we're at now. There's nothing here besides the railway switch.
Is rusted, but it still works.
But it still works. Thank you.
Holmes,
Watson, you have
how is it
anything? Nope. Yep. This is a, I don't know. My sequence breaking? Is that what's going on? Am I not actually supposed to be here? Consult my portable archives? Nope. Looking at the rock. I'm smelling the rock. I'm becoming one with the rock. Wouldn't be surprised if if there was something small and hidden somewhere. Neither would I. It's like go out into the woods and find a stick that was broken into 2 pieces and is laying on a rock at a 90-degree angle, being supported by a spider web in a tree. Gamers never look up. Remember that, boys. Gamers never look up.
This is interesting. It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Gamers never look up. So my theory about that whole tree thing, yeah. That's all it was needed? Yeah, look at the sign. Gamers never look up. Okay. Okay. Examine the sign that branches off leading to the quarry of the station. It's located in Chesterfield. Alright, we did that. I mean, it is possible that someone could have come here and swapped the tracks.
Is rusted, but it still works.
Will it let me go over here now? That's the question. Or is it gonna be like, Now it lets me go to the mines. Okay.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Wait, I saw a hole. Oh, here we go. Take measurements. So we go boop, boop.
The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches.
Hmm.
A lightly loaded vehicle came this way.
Anything else?
There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Okay. Also, I like how our concierge is just cool with taking us wherever.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Collapse mine. Pile of stones. Paper package, excuse me? Huh?
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
Sawdust.
Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Six. Oh no. Oh no. Volcano. Explosive volcano. Okay, so collapsed mines. The mines are blasted. Concealment or sabotage. The mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved inside, or the mines were collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to lose them intentionally. I'm thinking concealment here. Don't have any possible connections yet. Oh, empty space, trace on ground, missing rails.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Spooky. Spooky dooky. Hello? Papers? Papers, please?
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
It's time for my hacking skills. Okay. No. Oh my lord. Oh no. Is this? It's like a triple layer decker. I think it goes like that. I think it's something like this. No. Something like that. I mean, no. Something's wrong here. Is there like this? Does it have to match up like this? No. Is there multiple lines on these? Okay.
The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
New instructions to all weak hole security personnel. We inform you that the representatives of this group are granting free access from now on. The company is the future owner of the mines. Also, starting from today, a no trespassing rule will be upheld against the representation of the cartel. Continuum, the Penillium contract of the sale has been canceled. Do not provide any explanations. This information is confidential.
Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who flared our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Interesting. We gotta find him first, because he sort of just disappeared on us. No? Nothing? South America mentioned something about Brazil? Yes. So we gotta go back to Duncanshawn. Duncanshawn. Need to find this man. Is he in here?
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
De Chile. Wait, what are we got here? Wrinkles? He's old. Okay. He's well kept. Strong build. Martial arts. Okay. He knows Kung Fu. Expensive cigars. Oh, bow tie. Smart clothes.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Quick time event. The cigars.
Because of your cigars.
See, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
What is your business here?
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
True. Hmm. Examine the side rails that branch off at Eschmans. So not much. Anything that could lead to rails to mines are missing. Mexican cartel versus Chile. These two? No. Suspicious stoner? Very sus. Suspecting him tied with maybe the Doncaster telegram? No. I don't have much to go off of right now. You have all this loose information, but none of it's tying together.
The whole train just...
Watson, please, do you have any other information besides the train just disappearing? Please. Did I just go in a circle? I don't... Can I talk to you?
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you're right. There is nothing interesting here.
Watson, would you like some tea?
No.
Would you like some tea? Nah. Alright. Alright, let's go to... Let's see if we can... Let's just check out this place, then. Can I speak to the conductor? Can he let us borrow his bike to go down the mines?
The entire train has disappeared.
Nope.
It's a disaster.
It's a disaster, man. What about here? Oh, hello. Oh, wait.
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Huh. Is there anything else that we can do here? Multiple tracks. Wheel traces. Heavy vehicle tracks. Oh, wait a minute.
Let's take a closer look.
Take this measurement.
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Oh?
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Interesting. So they were transporting a truck of some kind. Was transporting something from this building, probably this entire building, to be honest. Building remains. But why is the question?
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Okay. Go to the town of Evesham? No. Dankeschön. Alright, well, we solved that. Kind of. So we examined the railroad site that branches at Evesham. Examined the Dorkishan Railway for suspicious details and clues. Okay, back to Dorkishan. Dankenstein. Something about inspecting the railroad here. Is something wrong with it? How did you... Were you not following me? I know about this. Is there anything unusual about these rails? Can we go in here? No. Naturally, no. He won't talk to us because he's being a little...
Railway post bags.
Oh, here we go.
This post bag belongs to the station master.
What have we got in here? Conware's Advocates Agency's main road. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honor all of our latest installments that I need to pay according to my debts. Yours faithfully, Edward Duff. And the letter to his wife.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
My darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me, since that is your wish. Please note that I shall care about you and hope that you will forgive me one day despite all the harm I have caused in the recent years. Yours truly, Edward. Oh. Oh, we got some kind of connection here. Doncaster's Masters missed receiving money and a telegram. Please. Past Doncaster. The train passed through Doncaster Station. The station master reported it, or the missing. Doncaster. The train never passed through Doncaster Station. The station master lied and sent a false report. Perhaps he was bribed with money he desperately needed. That looks more reasonable. It's strange. We have all these clues, but no concrete evidence yet of what's going on. Can we talk to him about his debt some more? We know he's horse gambling.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
You're right, there is nothing interesting here. You sold all of it away. Wait a minute, what's this?
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look. The switch is rusted, but it still works.
So wait, can we go to the quarry now? Nah, wait. No. confused. Can we go to the quarry?
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
Okay. Doesn't tell us much. The rail's missing here.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
We got something else. Missing rails, the mines, old rails to the quarry. No. And the flood? Could be sunk or cannot be sunk. The train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry of the Doncaster station, or the train cannot be sunk in the flooded quarry because the old rails that lead there are missing some of the rails. I don't know, actually. It couldn't have sunk because if it did, there would be ground markings stating that something passed through there, and we didn't see any ground markings, so it could not have sunk. We would have seen like rail tracks going this way, like the cart trail things that sits on the railing go this way. Can we go for a dip? Nope. Did they also move the tracks back at the mines? I think so. The special wagon with the Mexican cartel. There's so much evidence. Okay, so we're still missing so much. Oh. This is way bigger than the case that happened yesterday. This is bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's the whole train missing. Talk to the Mexican guy again? Or is he just gone? Nah, he's gone. Oh, we marked off some things. Use the telegram to discover more about the WEA coal. Wait. Telegraph? Alright. Can we use his?
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
The two companies, the Chilean and the Mexican, both wanted to purchase the WEA coal mines. The Mexicans consultants had established an deal and had prepared all the papers. However, the Chile group, aided by their influential connections, managed to snatch the concluding deal of the mines. Interesting. So we have them versus them. The Mexicans held no grudge against the Chileans. Business is business after all. Okay. So the Chileans bought the mines out from underneath the Mexicans, is what it's saying. But the Mexicans didn't hold any grudge. Find out what the special wagon is, or what it was carrying. I guess we can go talk to Mr. Robinson again, see if he'll give us some information. If he's still there. And if he wants to talk to us. He is not here. Unless it's not the right room. Okay, maybe it's not the right room. No, he's definitely not here. Is he in Chesterfield? I don't remember where he was at. So either in Chesterfield or somewhere else. Is he here? Angry man. Looking for an angry fat man. He's definitely not here either. Is it in Burlington?
Railway post bags.
Okay, that doesn't give me any information. I guess I just forgot to come into this room. Looking for an angry man. Here he is. What is about this insurance policy that you got?
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
Gripsack?
I see that you kept your gripsack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
I will not move from here until I receive...
Quiet you. I'm gonna go through your stuff now. Where's this stuff? Here it is. That's new. It's locked.
This gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Oh god, more of this. More puzzles. Oh, okay. No, that's not quite right. There we go. Business paper. Contracts. Oh, here we go.
Look, Watson. A bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
This is an exclusive sale contract.
An exclusive sales contract.
Regarding the prototype invention dedicated to the application of supplying electronics in an automatic way. Emits an electronics company. The buyer understands that they are purchasing the device as is and are in an agreement to Mr. Thomas
Robinson is the
the seller. is not responsible for any problems that may arise in the prototype after the purchase, whether or not those issues were known by either party at the time of the purchase. The buyer is obligated to make prepayments in the amount of 10% of the prototype's price in the advance upon signing the contract. The remainder should be transferred within 1 month. Next page. Contract. This exclusive sale contract regarding...
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
Interesting. Regarding the prototype... Wait a minute. Dedicated to the application of studying the electronics in an automated way, the Hong Kong General Electric Company of the buyers understands that they are purchasing the device by Mr. Thomas.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Wait, what? So wait, he's selling his prototype multiple times to different buyers. Payment.
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
Prototype to the Chillings Company.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Same person. We're selling the prototype, but and let me guess, the Mexicans.
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
The Mediasons General Electronics Electric Company by the same
Mr.
person.
Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
Ah, I see. So my man over here is selling stuff. He's selling prototypes to people that may not even... Yeah, prototype, not insurance. No? Special wagon. There we go. Robinson is a victim. The loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson. Even though he planned this fraud, he has lost far more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the cost of the prototype. Here we go. We finally got a connection between the Chileans and the Grudge. The Chileans made the train vanish in order to steal the prototype from Mr. Robinson. Yup. Okay. Okay. So the Chilings stole the train. That's what we're getting at here. To get the prototype.
I will not move from here until I...
It's a scandal. An absolute outrage.
Absolute outrage. Talk to the train
Don't
conductor.
touch anything, please.
Oh. Well, I mean, Mr. Robinson was doing a scam this entire time. He was selling his prototype to multiple people, and I'm assuming he was trying to get the best buyer. You also at some point you said that the guy lied at his report. The train didn't pass through, but didn't it pass through and made it run? Yeah, true. What am I? Hold up. What is this? Oh. I was wondering where that went. I'm like playing with something with my toes, and I'm like, what is this squishy thing that I'm squishing? Then I found out. Examine the railways, the branch at the... Oh, wait, did we not complete what we were doing over there? Was there more? Just, I'll... let's see. Oh, wait, it's loading. Hang on. No, stop it. Accidents. The Chillings were left. The director of the Chillings company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all the passengers from the train except for the Chillings. Robinson's is a victim. No grudge. The Mexicans held no grudge against the Chillings. Business is business after all. No, that's right. The Chillings were thieves. The Chillings were left on the train. Everyone was taken off the train. So that means that only the people left on the train were the Chillings. So afterwards, the Chillings were able to move the train elsewhere. Since they were the only ones left aboard. Missing Doncaster or Casterfield? Let's possibly. It did say inspect the train over here. I'm not sure why though. The branch over here? I'm assuming this is not what I was talking about then. Is there somewhere else? Like further over here? I didn't see a branch. It's just gonna stop me? Yeah, it's just gonna stop me. Examine the side railroad branching at Ayrshires. Hey, Watson, please move. Please. Am I crazy? Gamers don't look up.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't like the shed.
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
I'm trying to go up to everything to see if I missed something, but I don't see anything. My detective vision tell me anything? Nope. This metal sheet. This wood. This cart here. This trailing. This railroad here. This sign here. This... This right here. This billboard. Train parts.
This part is probably from a locomotive. This part is an old locomotive.
An old locomotive bell. Okay. Not very useful. Tea? Can we get some tea? Okay, boy.
Railway post bags.
Okay, but... Did you miss something in this office?
A telegraph.
Okay. Nope. I don't know. Can we not have these things flying around like crazy, please? Start clicking everything. Oh, wait a minute. No grudge, but the Mexicans are angry. Mexicans held no grudge against the Chile's business as business after all. Or the Mexicans company held a grudge against the Chileans group as the Chileans were favored for the purchase of the mines despite the Mexicans purloining a sales contract. Okay. That would make more sense. Mexican trap. The Mexicans organized the Chileans to stay on the train. That's why they control. The controller removed all the passengers except the Chileans. Interesting. Could be, could be. Wait, this is something? Robinson's motive for Robinson's is the victim. The loss of the prototype will bring lots of easy money to Mr. Robinson's thanks to the insurance and multiple fraud executions. Yeah? Yeah, that would be a thing. Up. That's nothing. Okay, so that's all we have for now. Assuming that the Mexicans are still holding a grudge. Assuming. We still don't have enough information. Examine the side rail that branches off. I did, but there's nothing else there. Unless I'm supposed to look at this? No, they won't even let me go over there. Gamers don't look up. Dr. Watson, but he's gonna be like, how does someone steal an entire train? Did you look up? Birds. That's all that's here, though.
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Take us to the town of Evesham, please. Okay. To London, you'll say? Look up, find a train floating in the air. Let's go back to the mines. Maybe we missed something at the mines.
This is an administrative panel. See what it says.
Watson, you are a gentleman, and gentlemen tend to carry handkerchiefs. Might I borrow yours?
And where is your own?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Very well. Here it is.
I lost it. FWA WEA Cole company. Okay.
WEA Coal. These mines belong to them.
That doesn't tell us much. We already knew that. Okay. Can we go up here? Can we push this? Nah, a bit too easy. Did we miss something else here? Can't go in there. Gamers don't look up.
This is the cabin for the mine's security personnel.
That's not useful information at all. Can we go into the mines? No. Still wondering, what does the quarry lake and the heavy cars markings there have to do with everything? That's a good question. Let's go back to the beach. Maybe we missed something at the beach. Mayhaps we missed something here. That'll give us another clue as to what the sign.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
Oh. That was not useful. An advertisement for lake cruisers. Right. Can we take a boat out into the lake? They didn't hide. They didn't hide the train in the lake. They just hid it on the other side. Possibly. They could have hit it somewhere up here. Let's go check out the railway switch. It could be in the mines themselves. No. Over here. Let's see. Angry Mexicans, Mexican trap, missing car. What if we change this? Does that do anything? Interesting? These two are conflicting, which means we're missing something. What if we change those? Does it do anything? No. Which means we're missing something here. We're missing something at Chesterfield. Let's go back to Chesterfield. Here. What could we be missing here? Don't you have also missing at Doncaster? Oh, yeah, this is the machine that they used. Oh! Where's the conductor? Oh, this is the drunk guy, that's right. The train master that was drunk. Can we talk to you?
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Nope.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but
Oh. It just lets us examine it. You knew that. Fishing.
A fishing advertisement.
A fishing advertisement. Is there something we're missing in here? I think the connection was likely hiding, hiding off screen. I don't think so. Because it'd be connecting like this. Say barges. The Mexicans receive currently barges at the lake, probably to transport something very heavy, and then can't be sunk. Missed Doncaster? At the very bottom center. Right now we have the train never passed through Doncaster Station. The train master lied. Could be this. Does that change anything? That changes these three. Which if it was that, then it'd be like that and then sabotage. We're still... If it doesn't connect, then we're still missing something. Yeah, we're still missing something. The train never passed through Chester Station. Just the station master was drunk, and his testimony seems unreliable. That's what we got from that, which is why I have those selected. Because during the time, the train master at this place was drunk. The people who came here, got the guy drunk. He passed out while on train watch, woke up eventually, and just sent a quick telegram message to somebody to the next train station saying, "Hey, the train's on its way." They're missing something though. Who can we talk to still? So we still don't have any other information here. We know that the coal company is owned by the Chileans. Not the Chilean, the other people. Examine the side railroad that branches from Evesham. We've already been there, though. That's the issue. Am I just crazy? Gamers don't look down. I'm examining. Yep, that's a railroad. Must be another dumb missing thing we're missing. Yep. Looking down. I'm examining. My eyeballs. Glued. Nope. Here. It's right here. It's right here. Yep, it's right here. Boom. Railroads. Nope. Here. Yep, right here.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the ship?
Why would anyone want to do that? Because they're poopy heads. Gamers don't look at walls. Door. We're looking down. We're still looking. Here. Yup. Here. Nope. What about here? Can we go over here? Nope.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
Yup. Just another dumb clue that's hidden. Hidden in plain sight. It's this chair right here. I'm telling you, it's this chair. Doesn't even look like it's a railway branch. It's not even connected. Exactly. So I don't know why. I can't go any further because it just completely... It just pulls up the map. Once I get right here. Boom. Map. Like, okay. Like, the only way further I can go is here. Am I, like, special-eyeing this? Look over the fence. Jump over the fence. Do something. I shall look with my special eyes. Is this card? Am I inspecting this card? Watson, please. Watson, please. This. It's this right here. Mm-hmm. I can smell it. Oh, nope, I hit the boundary. It's this crane right here. It's this door. All Watson did in this case was hand me a handkerchief. Very impressive, exactly. He did load up my entire encyclopedia on everything to the wagon. Or help to do it. Talk to you. Wait, we can talk to you? Talk about the warehouse?
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station, and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
Are you kidding me? Oh. Stolen tracks on that. My God. You kidding me? We had to talk to the conductor here about the missing warehouse? Sus. Somebody stole the railroads and temporarily covered the missing section of the railroads in the mines. Still no connection, though. Wait, there's still something else. Stolen tracks and the old quarry? Oh, okay, so we gotta choose. Somebody stole the railroad tracks and temporarily covered the missing section of the old railroad tracks in the flooded quarries, or somebody stole the railroads to the temporary coverage in the missing section of the railroads into the mines. Interesting. Well, it can't be the quarry, because the quarry doesn't have... Well, I don't know. Both sections are missing, which is weird. So either they flooded the train, or they hit the train in the mines. My deduction is that they hit the trains in the mines. Does that do anything? It does not. Seriously? What if we do that? Conflict, which means we're still missing something. We're missing something big. Something that goes here, most likely. And it's going to connect this, 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 and this all together. Either way, they're still killing people. Hide the train in the lake. Hide the train in the mines. Either way, you're still killing people. It says there's still more information. What do you mean there's more info? Our motives are wrong. You have found and utilized all clues in this case. Please proceed to the deduction space to form your conclusion. Okay. So we've got something wrong. That's what it's saying. So what if we do that? Does that change that? Does that change anything? No. So, can't be sunk. Missing some trains. The trains could be sunk in the flooded quarries. Nexus recently utilized the barges, okay, to transport something heavy, which it could have been the Mexicans. Okay, hang on. We might be going somewhere. Someone stole the railroads to cover the missing section of the old railroads to the quarry. There we go. The train has been sunken in the flooded quarry. The Mexicans drowned the Chileans. Oh no. Talk about a grudge. That still doesn't explain the motives. Is Mr. Robinson's motives just a red herring then? It was a carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chillings and sank the train in the flooded quarry to hide their crimes. GG's. Blind justice or political crimes? What is blind justice? The Mexicans' inhumanity towards the Chillings has cost many lives. We must act quickly. Contact Lester and allow them to police to perform their loud and swift justice, even at the risk of international conflict or get political game. A criminal organization such as this cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate approach. Give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be protracted and turned to his own advantage. What do we do? What do we do? Do we just go straight to... is there possibly a multiple solution? Maybe. Continue the investigation? I mean, assuming that it was not out of anger. Assuming. We could say the Mexicans held no grudge against them. And we could say the Chillings stayed on the train just as coincidence. There's no connection anymore, which is weird. Maybe it was his fraud. It could be. I remember how I got the lost machines of disaster, even though it's planned fraud. Lost more. No, leave that. And that's the Mexican trap. We say no grudge. At some point, these two connected. There we go. Theft. The Chillings made the train vanish in order to steal the prototype from Mr. Robinson's. If you change that, that happens. We could do that. What is... sabotage to that. Does that connect? The train is sealed underneath the collapsed mine. So there's two ways we can go. We can either say that the Chillings just hated the Mexicans and like killed them all, or we can say the Chillings stole the prototype. The Chillings stole the prototype. The Chillings stole the prototype and sealed the train underneath the collapsed mines to hide the crimes. Blind justice or political gain. The Chillings stole Robinson's prototype for financial gain. Who knows what they might do next? Contact Lessard and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice, or a criminal organization such as this. So no matter what, it's still the Chillings' fault. We can either blame the Mexicans or we can blame the Chillings. We can't do both, though. It's still very suspicious that Mr. Robinson sold the same contract 4 times. Exactly. But yeah, no, we can either go with the Mexicans killed the Chillings, or we can go with the Chillings stole the prototype. What do you think we should go with? What if the Chillings' death was an accident? Robinson's motives? I don't think we can do that. Let's see. Can we change something here? So it would be... That's conflict. Assuming it was reported. No, okay, so this has to be that. That has to be that. That has to be that. Oh, crazy. What's being... Oh, this. It can't be sunk. Am I dumb? We do that, there won't be Robinson as a victim. Assuming it is that. Okay, so let's see. We know these connect somehow. But then that's just a Mexican trap. Sabotage to the mines. Can we get it to be... The train was sunken in the flood. So yeah, we have a choice. It's either it was sunken in the flood or it was trapped in the mines for this. As for the Robinson thing, it only gives us one option, which is weird. Like, we can't do anything with with this motive for some reason. Wait a minute. Hold up, we got something else. Inside the mines, the train was sealed underneath the collapsed mine. Robinson is a swindler? Wait a minute, we got something else. There's 3 possible things. Hold up. Robinson is a swindler. It's all about the money. Mr. Robinson is a financial swindler, which is aiding his minions. He sealed the train and has faked machine underneath the collapsed mine to make it a fortune for multiple contracts and insurance claims. That's what you wanted? That's what you've been trying to say? Blind. Alright, so we could do this. Mexicans have no motive to hate the Chillings. Fair. Well, I mean, the motive... Okay, so the motive was was that the Chillings bought the mines out from underneath the Mexicans. That was the motive. Businesses is businesses, bro. Fair enough. But yeah, no, definitely, we could definitely go with Mr. Robinson and Swindler. But that's still, do we report Mr. Robinson's to the police, or do we let this go to Mike Croft? Contract listers and allow the police to perform a loud and swift justice before he plans a new swindle. And what kind of points for the train to be inside the mines? It's mostly part of the screwings are still on the floor. True. As for between the two options, you have no clue. Blind justice would just be the police come in, arrest the guy, and then he goes to prison. While political games would be justice over time. He'd still be free, but eventually the law would catch up to him. Let's see, Robinson is a swindler, but he is a famous man of influence. True, if he's a man of influence, that could be an issue, meaning he could get out of prison pretty fast. Direct company is inadvised. It should be preferable to accept Mycroft's political means of resolving the situation, even at the expense of justice. Nah, I say we do blind justice. Get this man out of here. Confirm your moral choice. Yes. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Nothing. I only want to stop our dear Mr. Robinson before he realizes we have cornered him. Let us go.
True. I never thought about that. If we don't arrest him now, he'll get away, and then all the contracts that he's signed will still be legal. Meaning he'd still get rich.
Mr. Robinson, we must ask you to remain here until the police arrive.
The police? But why?
You are one of the suspects in our case of the vanished train, which, by the way, involves the death of all its passengers.
What? Is this a joke?
I can assure you that it is not.
This is outrageous. You don't know who you're dealing with. I am an influential man, and you shall regret this.
We know perfectly well who you are. We also know where the train is. The police shall be happy to find it. And as for your exclusive sales contracts...
Alright, so Mr. Robinson is the financial swindler with his aide and the minions stealing the train and his fake machine underneath the collapsed mines to make a fortune from multiple contracts and the insurance claims. The decision was made to the contacting the Lester and allowing the police to perform a loud and swift injustice. Clues found: 23, Robinson's is a swindler, and blind justice. Hold to find out if that's true. It was not. The conclusion was that Mr. Robinson is not the correct way to go. Oh no! So wait, what was it then? It was a feud then. There was a feud. What? Arth, we were wrong. Damn. Okay. So we could replay the ending. Do you really want to replay the conclusions? I kind of want to find out what the answer was then. If it's not Mr. Robinson was the killers, then it had to have been the feud. Rest in pepperonis, exactly. Rest in pepperonis. So Mr. Robinson was not the swindler, which means he was just an accident of circumstances. Which means let's try the Mexicans, and the Chillings were left aboard. The Mexicans sealed the Chillings and planned their murder. Yes, this is a moral choice. Let's find out. And if this isn't the answer, then it was the Chillings sunk. The Chillings did it.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dig out the mines.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking. Can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk. But he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
I think this was the right choice.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Oh! Wait, is this a quick time event? Oh, wait, no! I misclicked. I didn't want to shoot him.
Holmes, I had to do it.
It is all right, Watson. He got what he deserved.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so
I meant
glad
to shoot
about
the
it.
gun,
You'll
not
be up
him.
before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence.
After I returned from Afghanistan, I vowed never
I didn't
to
murder
take
him.
another human
Watson
life.
murdered him.
Watson, you did in fact save a life. You should focus on that. Now come, there is still much to do.
Was that correct? That's not correct. What? What? You kind of clicked the gun? Clicked at the gun? I did. But I clicked his head first. But that's still not correct. What? If it was correct, it would be green. So this was not the correct answer, which means the Chillings stole the invention. What? 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 We got the bad ending. We know this is right though. Sunken chilling Mexicans drown the Chillings. Wait, this is something different. Wait, what? It was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chillings and sank the Trank to the bottom to flood a quarry to hide their crimes. Wait a minute. That's something different. But still, for every option, the train can be at either... Yeah, the train could either be at the mines or the quarry. But this is something different. This is still the Mexicans murdering the Chillings.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly
For every
some
option can
compromise that
either
will be
be
to
killed by
Mycroft's
drowning
benefit.
or by sealing inside.
Our other
Oh,
option
okay.
is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting
Well, if we do
quietly.
this
They
option,
rely
I'll
on brute
definitely, and
force
if we have
that
the
could
same
result in an international scandal.
fight scene, I'll
All the
definitely
same,
shoot the guy's
I
gun
think
and
that I
not his
prefer
head.
the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of
There's a
course,
lot
you
of
already
options you
had
can
a
do
plan.
here.
I shall follow you, Holmes.
There's like 2 options per...
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. And may we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait,
per thing, per either doing the
solved the
mines or the
case.
quarry.
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Goodbye, gentlemen. Sometime later, the murderer shows back up.
He's got a gun. I'm ready this time.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
I'm ready. What if we let him shoot him?
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Oh yeah, that's how the game started. He was shooting vases in the sitting room. Blind just. That's the correct answer. Okay. So this was the correct one. It was carefully planned and murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sank the train to hide their crimes. The dam breach was played to their advantage. They used their own barges to keep the train on the run for a few seconds and then sank it into the flooding quarry. Oh, the railway tracks were removed to hide the crimes. The Mexicans inhumanely towards the Chileans. That was the correct answer. So, even though, yeah, I still think Robinson's was going to pull off the insurance fraud, yeah. I don't know if the police will go after him for that, but who knows? Because, I mean, that's clearly a lot of insurance fraud right there. But, yeah, definitely one of the more interesting storylines. Accept the decision. Yes. Personality ranking neutral. Okay. So there's a lot of choices you can make in this.
Holmes, What happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Go down, Watson.
The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal.
Is he drunk?
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
What?
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the Chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but, what?
As I said.
And they were tied
Watson's
together.
just in the background,
You are
like,
lacking
this
in
motherfucker was
imagination,
just dying
Inspector.
on the couch a second ago, and
no,
now he's
I'm
having a
not.
full-on
Anyway,
conversation with
there
this
was a
guy.
banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Interesting. Join Lestrade in the Strand and Lane Baths. The ancient Roman baths, the Strand, is soon to reopen to the public, but the mysterious and forgotten curses might be concealed. Only one person can discover the truth. Ba, ba, ba. But yeah, literally dying on the
Sofa for the 3rd time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Literally on the couch, dying to poison. Not even 5 seconds later, hey, I heard you had a mystery murder case for me to solve. Yes? Alright. Let's check it out. You just gotta love Sherlock Holmes. Don't look, there's Booba!
What a beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
suspects.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
Weapons?
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
Interesting. I'm just gonna do some interrogation here and then call stream because it's already that time.
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
So I may see y'all in
a Mr.
VR here in a minute.
Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He will be able to give you more details.
Nice. Alright, so I need to do something first. Where's those statues? Yep. That's a statue. That's a statue, alright. Excuse me, Mr. Watson, I need to inspect the statue. Yep, that's a statue. Alrighty. Let's see here. Let's let's swap over screens to this before I get into any more trouble. Alrighty. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this stream. I'll be back tomorrow for some more Sherlock Holmes. We have a murder mystery in the museum, the Roman Museum. So I hope you guys will join me for that fun. And hopefully we won't get into too much trouble with these statues that are going to be placed just about everywhere. Till then, I hope you guys have a good day, good night, good evening, and I will see y'all tomorrow for more of the Sherlock Holmes murder mysteries. Till then, I will see y'all tomorrow and give you big kisses from the dog. Y'all have a good one.